Welcome to Concept with Justin. Today, we're diving into the art of front yard design, exploring how to create an inviting and aesthetically pleasing landscape that enhances curb appeal and transforms your home into a welcoming retreat. Picture a spacious expanse of green grass, its vivid hue inviting barefoot strolls and sunny picnics. This lush lawn serves as the canvas for the entire landscape design. Envision the soft blades swaying gently in the breeze, offering a serene backdrop to the vibrant features that will soon adorn the art. The grass not only acts as a foundation for the design but also provides a sense of openness and tranquility, making the front yard a delightful space to enjoy nature. As the design unfolds, imagine a winding pathway gracefully meandering through the yard. This path, crafted from natural stone or bricks, creates a charming focal point that guides visitors toward the entrance of the home. Picture the gentle curves of the path, inviting exploration as it leads the eye through the landscape. Along the way, the path can be framed by colorful flower beds, creating a visual feast that draws the attention of passers-by and welcomes guests. Consider the flower beds that will enhance the beauty of the front yard. Imagine vibrant blooms in a variety of colors, sizes, and shapes, strategically arranged to create a harmonious composition. Picture clusters of daisies, tulips, and marigolds, their cheerful faces turning toward the sun. These beds can be designed in layers, with taller plants at the back and shorter ones in the front, creating a stunning display that captures the essence of spring and summer. Incorporating trees into the landscape adds height and structure, bringing life and character to the yard. Envision a majestic tree standing tall, its branches providing shade and a sense of grandeur. This focal point not only offers a place to relax on hot days but also serves as a habitat for local wildlife, enhancing the ecological balance of the area. Surrounding this central tree, smaller ornamental trees can add variety and interest, creating a layered effect that draws the eye upward. Imagine symmetrical planting beds that mirror each other on either side of the pathway, creating a sense of balance and order. These beds can feature a mix of evergreen shrubs and flowering perennials, offering year-round interest and color. Picture the contrast between the deep greens of the shrubs and the bright hues of seasonal flowers, creating a dynamic interplay that changes with the seasons. This symmetry enhances the overall design, making the front yard feel cohesive and thoughtfully planned. Lighting plays a crucial role in showcasing the beauty of the front yard, especially during the evening hours. Envision strategically placed solar lights illuminating the pathway, guiding guests safely to the door while creating a magical ambience. Picture uplighting focused on the majestic tree, casting enchanting shadows on the lawn. The soft glow of lights reflecting off the flowers enhances the garden's beauty, inviting evening gatherings and strolls under the stars. Consider the potential for seasonal changes to enrich the landscape. Imagine planting bulbs that bloom in early spring, such as crocuses and daffodils, followed by summer favorites like coneflowers and sunflowers. Visualize the transformation as the seasons unfold, with the front yard evolving into a vibrant tapestry of colors and textures throughout the year. This dynamic aspect keeps the landscape fresh and exciting, encouraging regular visits to witness its beauty. Engaging the senses is essential in creating a captivating front yard. Imagine planting fragrant herbs, such as lavender and rosemary, near the entrance. As visitors walk by, they are greeted by delightful aromas that evoke feelings of warmth and welcome. Imagine starting the design process by conducting a thorough analysis of the front yard's existing features. Picture yourself walking through the space, noting the sunlight patterns, the layout of the terrain, and the areas that may require more attention. Understanding the unique characteristics of the yard allows for a design that maximizes its potential. Consider how the sun rises and sets, casting shadows that change throughout the day, and how this affects the growth of plants. Knowing where direct sunlight falls helps in selecting the right plants for each area. The next step involves considering the overall theme of the landscape. Imagine choosing a theme that reflects the homeowner's personality and complements the architectural style of the house. A modern home might benefit from sleek lines and minimalist plantings, while a traditional home could embrace a more classic look with symmetrical designs and a variety of flowering plants. Picture the harmony that can be achieved when the landscape design aligns with the style of the home, creating a cohesive look that is both inviting and visually appealing. As the design concept begins to take shape, envision incorporating various elements that contribute to the overall experience of the front yard. Consider the role of hardscaping in the landscape design. Imagine using materials like stone, pavers, and gravel to create functional paths that guide visitors through the space. Picture a charming walkway that winds its way from the driveway to the front door, lined with fragrant flowers and lush greenery. This pathway not only serves a practical purpose but also enhances the aesthetic appeal of the yard. Incorporating seating areas into the design can create inviting spots for relaxation and socialization. Imagine placing a rustic bench under the shade of a large tree, offering a perfect retreat for reading or simply enjoying the view. Picture a small table surrounded by chairs, where friends can gather for coffee or outdoor meals. These seating areas encourage outdoor living and foster a sense of community, making the front yard a welcoming space for family and friends. Next, consider the importance of focal points in landscape design. Imagine a stunning water feature, such as a small pond or a fountain, that draws the eye and adds a sense of tranquility to the space. Picture the sound of water gently trickling, creating a soothing atmosphere that invites relaxation. The presence of water not only enhances the beauty of the yard but also attracts wildlife, enriching the ecosystem and creating a vibrant, lively environment. Lighting is another essential element that can dramatically change the ambience of the front yard. Imagine soft, warm lights illuminating the pathway and highlighting key features of the landscape. Picture solar-powered lanterns lining the walkways, casting a gentle glow during the evening hours. Uplighting around trees and shrubs can create dramatic shadows and enhance the overall beauty of the yard at night, transforming it into a magical space that beckons for late-night gatherings and stargazing. As the design progresses, envision the incorporation of seasonal flowers that bring color and vibrancy throughout the year. Picture planting bulbs that bloom in spring, like tulips and daffodils, followed by summer favorites such as hydrangeas and daylilies. Imagine how these changing colors create a dynamic and evolving landscape that delights the senses. The anticipation of each season adds an element of excitement and engagement, encouraging regular visits to enjoy the transformation. Consider the ecological aspects of the landscape design. Imagine selecting native plants that require less water and maintenance, promoting biodiversity and supporting local wildlife. Picture the benefits of creating pollinator gardens filled with flowers that attract bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. Incorporating edible plants into the landscape can further enrich the front yard experience. Imagine planting a small herb garden near the entrance, where fresh basil, rosemary, and mint can be easily accessed for cooking. Picture fruit-bearing shrubs, such as blueberries or raspberries, adding both beauty and bounty to the landscape. This integration of edible plants not only provides delicious produce, but also encourages a sense of self-sufficiency and appreciation for homegrown food. As the design process unfolds, it's essential to conduct a thorough analysis of the existing landscape. Picture walking through the yard, observing the sunlight patterns and the unique features that make the space special. Consider the direction the sun rises and sets, as well as the areas that receive shade throughout the day. This knowledge is crucial for selecting the right plants that will thrive in their designated spots. Next, think about the overall theme of the front yard. Imagine choosing a design that reflects the personality of the homeowner and complements the architectural style of the house. A modern home might benefit from sleek lines and a minimalist aesthetic, while a traditional home could embrace more classic elements, such as symmetrical flower beds and ornamental shrubs. This alignment creates a cohesive look that enhances the charm and character of the home. As plans develop, envision incorporating a variety of elements that contribute to the overall experience of the front yard. Picture a winding pathway made of natural stone or decorative pavers, guiding visitors from the driveway to the front door. The path can be framed by colorful flower beds, drawing the eye and inviting exploration. Imagine the gentle curves of the pathway, creating a sense of curiosity and encouraging guests to wander through the landscape. The inclusion of seating areas adds another dimension to the front yard. Imagine placing a charming bench beneath the shade of a large tree, offering a cozy spot for relaxation. As the landscape design progresses, consider the seasonal changes that will enrich the experience. Imagine planting bulbs that bloom in spring, such as tulips and daffodils, followed by summer favorites like coneflowers and sunflowers. The changing colors and textures create a dynamic landscape that delights the senses throughout the year. Each season brings its own beauty, encouraging regular visits to witness the transformation. Engaging the senses is crucial in creating a captivating front yard. Imagine planting fragrant herbs, such as lavender and rosemary, near the entrance. As visitors walk by, they are greeted by delightful aromas that evoke feelings of warmth and welcome. Picture the sound of leaves rustling in the wind and the gentle hum of bees, creating a peaceful atmosphere that enhances the outdoor experience. Incorporating edible plants into the front yard can add another layer of enjoyment. Imagine a small herb garden near the entrance, where fresh basil, mint, and parsley can be easily accessed for cooking. Picture fruit-bearing shrubs like blueberries or raspberries, providing both beauty and bounty. This mix of ornamental and edible plants encourages a connection to the land and fosters a sense of self-sufficiency. As the project nears completion, consider adding personal touches that reflect the homeowner's style and interests. Imagine hand-painted signs directing visitors to various areas of the yard, or unique garden art that adds charm and whimsy. Picture custom planters made from reclaimed materials, showcasing creativity and environmental consciousness. These personalized elements create a sense of ownership and pride in the landscape. Now, let's delve deeper into specific design considerations that can enhance the front yard further. Imagine the potential of incorporating vertical elements that add height and dimension. Picture trellises adorned with climbing plants, such as jasmine or wisteria, providing a fragrant and visually appealing backdrop. These vertical features not only maximize space but also create additional opportunities for greenery in small yards. In considering the interplay between hardscaping and softscaping, envision a balance that creates visual harmony. Picture flagstone patios that serve as gathering spaces, surrounded by lush plantings that soften the edges. This combination of hard and soft elements enhances the usability of the yard while ensuring that the beauty of nature remains at the forefront. Incorporating hardscaping. As the design develops, hardscaping elements can add structure and functionality to the front yard. Imagine a charming stone pathway that winds its way from the driveway to the front porch, flanked by lush flower beds. The choice of materials is crucial. Natural stone can provide a rustic feel, while pavers can lend a more contemporary vibe. Consider incorporating seating areas into the design as well. Picture a cozy bench nestled beneath a flowering tree, where family members can enjoy a morning coffee or simply take in the beauty of the yard. A small patio area with outdoor furniture can serve as a gathering spot for friends and family, enhancing the outdoor living experience. Creating focal points. Every landscape benefits from focal points that draw the eye and create interest. Imagine placing a stunning water feature, such as a small pond or fountain, at the heart of the yard. The sound of trickling water not only adds a sense of tranquility, but also attracts birds and butterflies, enriching the ecosystem. Other focal points could include a striking sculpture, a vibrant flower bed, or even a unique tree. Picture a flowering dogwood or a Japanese maple standing proudly as a centerpiece, offering beauty in every season. The strategic placement of these elements can enhance the overall flow of the landscape and create a sense of harmony. Enhancing with lighting. As the sun sets, the landscape can transform dramatically with the right lighting. Imagine soft, warm lights illuminating the pathway, guiding visitors safely to the front door. Uplighting can be used to highlight key features, such as trees or sculptures, casting beautiful shadows and creating a magical atmosphere. Seasonal planting. One of the joys of landscaping is the opportunity to engage with the changing seasons. Imagine planting a variety of bulbs that bloom at different times throughout the year. In spring, cheerful daffodils and tulips can emerge from the ground, followed by summer blooms like sunflowers and zinnias. Autumn can bring stunning displays of color with chrysanthemums and ornamental grasses, while winter can be brightened up with evergreens and holly. By selecting plants that thrive in your local climate and that bloom at various times, you create a landscape that is always alive with color and interest. Sustainability in design. In today's world, sustainability is more than a trend, it's a necessity. Imagine incorporating native plants that are well suited to your local climate and require less water and maintenance. Picture a rain garden designed to capture and filter stormwater, which not only benefits the environment but also adds a unique feature to the landscape. Incorporating edible plants. Why not add a touch of practicality to your front yard? Imagine incorporating edible plants into the landscape. Picture a small herb garden near the entrance, where fresh basil, mint, and thyme can be easily accessed for cooking. You could also plant fruit-bearing shrubs like blueberries or strawberries, providing both beauty and bounty. Visualize a vertical garden on a trellis, growing climbing vegetables like cucumbers or peas. This blend of ornamental and edible plants not only enhances the beauty of the yard but also encourages a connection to food and sustainability. It fosters a sense of self-sufficiency and appreciation for homegrown produce. Landscaping is an ongoing process that evolves over time. Imagine the excitement of trying new plants, experimenting with different designs, and adapting the landscape to changing needs. As children grow, the front yard can be transformed to accommodate their play and exploration, incorporating elements like a small play area or a garden where they can learn about nature. Embrace the changes that come with each season and each phase of life. Picture how the front yard can adapt to reflect the changing interests and needs of the family, ensuring that it remains a cherished space for years to come.